In today's video, I'm gonna tell you 5 stages of a team development you have to know and which can help you as a project manager or scrum master to lead your team through the processes of its development and increase the team's success. Are you ready? Well then, my name is Irina and I'm a project manager professional. I've managed small to large global scale projects for the past 10 years in companies of various sizes and areas. I worked in construction businesses, oil and gas, and blockchain startup, and also I did my own business. Now I worked as a project manager in a bank. Every team goes through phases during its development, and what I'm going to share with you is the Tuckman model, which are 5 stages of a team development. I've been doing this for a long time, and I find over and over again these stages of development are true. By understanding this model, you can have an awesome and successful team. Let's go. Stage number 1, forming. So everyone's gotten together, everyone's polite and pleasant. They don't know each other well yet, they don't understand project goals clearly, rules and processes. Individual roles and responsibilities are unclear. It's like they've come into a room, there is no light. They just hear some voice and follow him. They may be anxious or curious or excited to get going. In this situation, the team has a high dependence on the leader, and as a leader, you must be this voice that I mentioned before. You have to be prepared to answer lots of questions about the team's purpose, explain the rules, processes, and many others. As a leader, you are guiding everyone in the right direction, so it's the forming of the team, and you are all feeling each other out of this particular stage. Stage number 2, storming. Be prepared, this is a very stressful stage. People are now going to start showing their working style. They reveal their true characters and habits. There may be some conflict popping up. At this stage, team members may challenge you, authority or a management style, or even the team's mission. So, it's a very important stage that you have to focus the team members on its goals to avoid becoming distracted by relationships and emotional issues. Sometimes you need to step into a more directive role, to take things into your own hands, and you have to say exactly what is going on. A lot of the teams get stuck at this stage. Why? Because they are afraid to hurt people's feelings. If you don't reveal someone's hidden intentions or poor behavior, or if their working style goes against everyone else, when you really are going to have problems and your project is going to limp to the end or might not even finish. Keep your chin up and don't be afraid. I have a good news for you. This is absolutely normal. When it comes to my work, I say, all right, we are forming. You guys are awesome. Just know we are all one team. We'll get through it together, right? How about you? Have you ever experienced a storming stage on a team? If you have, please share your story in the comments below. All right, and we go to the next stage, number 3, norming. So your team has struggled with difficulties, and if the norming stage can be reached, this is an exciting time for all. They are now starting to realize that, and they are kind of gelling as a team. Big decisions can be made and implemented, new ideas turned into reality. Risks taken and failure is seen as simply another step along the pathway to success. Everyone is starting to understand their end goals and realizing that together they're really going to move forward towards it in a much easier way. What are you focusing on at this stage? At this stage, you should use a coaching style and ask the team for their solutions before giving the leaders on. Team at the norming stage will have much to offer in terms of experience and ideas, and this can save leaders time and energy. My congratulations, you have less work. Lovely thing here. Okay, let's move to the next stage, number 4, performing. Oh, if you get to this stage, your team will look like a Tesla, with a powerful engine running with all its cogs turning. Everyone together is synced. In fact, people stop thinking of themselves as individuals and really start thinking of themselves as a part of a collective group. People start helping other people, even though they may not be a subject matter expert, but they'll take on extra tasks. Why? Because they have a shared vision. They realize that we have to achieve results and we need to make sure we do it collectively, and you actually start to enjoy it. Some great friendships and connections start to develop here as well, because you are acting as one unit. This is out of this world. I really love this stage. It's most productive time. Does it stay there forever? Just so you know, when you add a new person, you tend to go back and repeat the stages. But don't worry, you can quickly go through them again and get back into the performing stage. Let me tell you a few words about your role at this stage as a leader. Give feedback and support team members, analyze and try to optimize the work processes that may be impeding the team's work. Keep the team focused on delivering work items and fulfill their iteration goals and commitments that they have instead of doing processes. Promote team interaction, support and encourage them what they need at this stage. If you've been through a performing stage, let me know how awesome it was for you, because it is an amazing stage to be in. Awesome. We've come to the last stage, adjourning. This stage is perhaps more of an additional to the original 4-stage model rather than extension, but it's an interesting one from the perspective that's about bringing a sense of closure to the team whose project is completed. Believe me, it's hard to put a point if you've been at performing stage for a very long time. There is some sadness that you are not going to be these people constantly like you were before. You have such a great mutual understanding and working relationship, and you have done so much that you probably feel sad. When the next project comes to the end, I feel it. It's very hard to part with your team. So give yourself a little bit of breathing room. You've done a lot of great work. This is a time of gratitude and thanksgiving, recognizing individual achievements and reflecting on how far the team has come. About turning points along the way and what its members can transfer from team to the future. Make sure that all of the stakeholders outside of the team are aware of collective and individual achievements. So what Journey is all about? Now that you have a clear understanding of what the 5 stages of the team development are, it's time for you to grab it. Let me know what you've experienced and any solutions you have for those stages in the comments section. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll talk to you to the next one. Bye bye.